after chatting with my husband, we decided to do a car build out, which, oh my God. That's right, guys. Welcome back to the channel. On this episode, we are picking back up with our car build. We had to remove some seats, do some planning, and of course, get some stuff built. Now, I'm not really an analytical person, so I did a lot of eyeballing. I did ask Josh for some help, and I even broke my saw, or at least I thought I did. And the handle is really fucking hot. Like, I can barely hold it.
It's overheating.
Oh, it's boiling.
Okay.
So I finished my cut because I needed to, and it started smoking.
Oh shit.
So I threw it in the yard. But the end result was totally worth it. These are both the boxes that are complete with a vinyl lining on the inside to help keep it nice and clean. So let's jump back into the video. All right, so this is the basic layout. This is just essentially going to be a rough estimate. I don't really have a good way that works for me to calculate stuff better, so I just kind of plopped this piece of wood under the back end, measured it, and it looked like a good height, and I was happy with it, so that's what I'm going to do. There's nothing else for me to consider at this point, so I'm going to move you guys, because right now this is the back of the car, and I want to get this back portion level first and then move on to the upper portion and getting that getting that level second, because honestly back here is where I want to do more fun stuff, and up there is going to be pretty easy. We're just going to make a couple drawers. So eek, here we go. Don't impress me much. close this before I... I think I'm going to secure, let me get down and break. I think I'm going to secure the top to these 4 posts, and then I'm going to do some more cross 2x4s just to make sure that it's really secure because it's still pretty wobbly. And then I think next I will get the extra insulation I have from making the little Jimmy rigged window covers in the camper and lay it on the floor because without the seats it's still pretty loud. There's like nothing to dampen the sound from driving, so I want to add something in there so that way it's not crazy annoying when we drive. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Crap. Okay, I realized that my microphone was sitting over here in the tent, so the drill battery died, so I'm just going to go charge it. I'm going to bring all the wood down to the basement so that way it doesn't get wet because it's been on and off sprinkling all day, and then when it's done, we'll come back, and I think I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day until we kind of start working on this project again. Good morning. It's the next day. The birds are out. It's a little humid and drizzly, so we're just gonna keep plugging away until we can't work outside anymore, and I need to sequester you back to the house. So, this is where I left off yesterday. The front portion is now up, and I'll show you in just a minute. So basically what I want to do today is stabilize the front part because there's 3 posts that you'll see that are not real secure. Oh, it's starting to sprinkle. We'll see. Yesterday it sprinkled on and off all day, even though it called for rain, so it's not horrible. But I backed the car up a little bit closer so you can see we're kind of under my little mosquito net tent thing to give us just a little more assist. But anyway, I want to, what's the word? Stabilize the front 3 posts, and then I want to start building the boxes for the back area, which also means that I need to finish basically putting like a bottom or a floor for the drawers. So I kind of did that here where I have some test wood that is just sitting here, and it is actually at the perfect length. I did not do any math to make sure that it was flush, so it just happened to work out beautifully. I did try to do my best, you know, but like my best with math is estimating. It's not actually doing math. So I knew that 3/4 plus 3/4 was 1/2, and I needed to try to allot for that. But like I said, it's a happy coincidence, and it worked out well. So I'm going to detach you from the tripod and then take you around the car, and when it's not raining, the black flies are out, and they're vicious little dicks. So anyway, we're going to do our best. I'm probably going to have to kill this one, though, because he keeps trying to dive bomb my eyeball. Okie doke. So this is, again, the back, just a little close-up view. I did, let me take some of this stuff and put it up here. So you can see that post that goes all the way to the back. And we'll bring the saw out now. On my scramp. Don't worry, I will vacuum this before we load it up. But what I would like to do is I have 2 big pieces of this 3/4 inch in our basement, and I would love to build my drawers off of that, and then any other scrap we can kind of, you know, use as we need. But look at this flushness right here. That is beautiful. So lovely. And then what is going to happen is that one of these is going to sit, well, it's going to be a divider. So there's going to be 2 pull-out drawers this way. They're going to be about 37 inches deep. And then on the other side, which again, I'm really sorry for the shakiness, but I'm trying to do my best. Look how tall this is. So these are the 3 posts right here towards the front. Let me adjust there. So I want to add some support across these 3 to keep them. And then this middle guy, see how he's cattywampus? I need to also secure him to the back and to the front to make sure that he's actually secure. And honestly, the original goal was to put a floor here. I don't think I'm going to have enough wood to do that, and given how tall it is, I don't really think it's needed. It would make it look more custom and nice, yes. However, I don't have another big piece of wood like this to fit down there, and I would have to basically redo all of my footers is what I want to say, but I just don't think we're going to do it. I think the back here is just going to be open, and that could very well change when we get to, there we go. That could very well change once we kind of get to Oregon and we have like other friends and family and other people that might want to help us like make it more custom and cool. But I think for now it is what it is, and I really like it, and I like how much room it is. It's going to make traveling and organization so much easier, because before we honestly would just have the dogs sitting on the seats that were folded down with a dog bed, surrounded by the snake tank, the cat litter box, the cat carrier, which was attached to the litter box. Like, it wasn't exactly the most easy to get to. Like, everything looked really cluttered. It looked really messy. The dog food, like, I think it's going to be way easier to access our stuff, to access the animal stuff, and have it be kind of clean and organized on at least that top surface. So I don't know, I'm pretty excited. So I'm going to turn the camera off real quick and start bringing some wood up there so I can kind of do the measurements out there, and see if it fits in the tent, because I also don't know if there's going to be room for everything, so hang tight for that. Shit. I think so I need to trim that up and out by a good amount. Fuck. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Let's make sure everything looks good. That's better. Okay, I need to go get the other bottom. Okay. Yeah. Up here. Well, she's gonna chill there for the rest of the day at least. Thank you. Okay, so if you didn't hear that, Josh did Googling on the saw, and I guess because it's a small battery, those tend to overheat a lot. I'm done making cuts today. I just want it to cool off completely, and then if I need to try it again, we can see if it works or see if it's completely fried. I think that thing was like 40 or 50 bucks anyway, so it's not like a huge loss. Just convenience wise, it is a loss. But if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna throw on some music, throw these boxes together, and yeah. If you don't, if you're so inclined. Sprinkling pretty good. Got my phone wet. But I don't know if you can really tell, but I was able to level this so that way when I get my saw back operating again, I can do the front facing board, and then Sorry, my nose is really itchy. And then I basically just need to trim here and or just trim the top so that way it's just nice and flush. Because right now this corner sticks out further than that corner and I don't really know how to fix it. Hi!
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, love you.
Love you. I really feel bad for some people who just don't have great partners because Josh is fucking awesome. I'm dripping on me. I also will say it's too late now. I'm not going to change anything. So if anyone's watching this and it's like, what's one thing that you wish you would have done? Blah, blah, blah. My car wasn't level when I started the build. So basically I had to do everything by eyesight. And it's like the slightest amount. It's like, I guess if you're looking at my fingers, it's, you know, a couple centimeters. It's nothing crazy. But it's enough that it doesn't look super flush and great from this angle when I put the door on. So I think I might trim this piece back a bit. And then so that way when the door goes on, it's flush with this outer part. And if I need to trim the front a little bit, then I'll do that. But it's actually starting to rain. I might need to stop for the day. No salt. So I'm going to put the sides on to the second box, and then I think I'm going to call it for this for right now, and then we'll do some other stuff while we wait for me to be able to finish this. But I think we made good progress, especially in a weekend. Pretty sweet. And then so we'll need to do the front faces, the backs too, and then we can actually start loading it up with stuff and figuring out how much space I have and what I want to bring, what I have to bring, and go from there. I'm really excited. I really am trying to decide like what stuff do I want in the car versus in the camper, because if you remember when we cleaned the camper, there is a lot of storage under the cushions, but it is kind of a pain in the ass to get to because you have to like get everybody on one side, lift the cushion up, get under there, find it, and put it back, and then everyone can go back to whatever they were doing. So while we're working, it's a pain, but I think when we actually like get to camp and get stuff set up, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Fingers crossed. Oh, hot. Yeah, I can't decide like what should go in here. Winter clothes and winter stuff I think will go in the camper because we won't need access to that for months. I'm so excited. I feel like I've wanted to do this forever, and I didn't think that Josh was going to be down, but I'm so excited. Ideally, like, Jordan never has to worry about anything, that reality. I would love to get the dogs, what are they called, like the super expensive, like, car crash crates for them to be in, but we have 2 dogs, and they're like $500 to $800 a pop, so that's just not really in the realm of this life right now. I'm calling that in though, so we'll see. Alright guys, I'm gonna finish lunch, do a time lapse again to do the sides, and then I'll see you on the next one, and then we'll revisit this when I can.